we have to take a look at what it is that's going to let us have this incredible, fast-producing economy that leads to the largest gross national product ever. And I told you that one of the key things that helps us industrialize is an incredible amount of natural resources. And that vast amount of natural resources, and if you're looking for a different way of kind of trying to understand what a natural resource is, it's a raw material. It's the stuff that you use to make things. So let's pretend that we have what you see right here, which is essentially a pencil, right? What are the raw materials? What are the raw materials that you would need to make a pencil, right? Well, you would need wood, you would need graphite, that's the black stuff inside your pencil. You would need aluminum to make that little metal thing that goes around the eraser, which of course is made out of rubber. Which means, of course, you need rubber trees and all of those kinds of things. So there's the raw materials that you would need in order to produce that pencil. And we have a tremendous amount of raw materials in America. We're able to get our raw materials cheaply. So if you take a look at this and you kind of see what it is we're talking about, then you'll be able to get a better understanding of what I mean. A great example of us getting these resources cheaply would be oil. Petroleum itself, the idea of an oil boom begins here in Pennsylvania. So that we're able to produce more oil here at home than any place else in the world. And oil is a great example. Think about it, right? Here's a map of the world. Right now, 2000, whatever it is, we get our oil, right, from all over the world. We get it from places like Saudi Arabia and Iraq and Iran, right, the Middle East. And that oil has to come up here through the Suez Canal, through the Mediterranean, and all the way over here by ship. Right? And then it has to go, once it's here by ship, then it has to go, right, on rail, and then every single part of that requires you to pay someone. Right? Think about that. You have to pay someone over here to pump the oil. Then you have to pay someone to drive the oil to a port. And then you have to pay someone to take that oil and put it on the ship. And then you have to pay someone to take it on a ship and bring it all the way over here to port. And then you have to pay someone to take it off the ship and put it on the train. And then you have to pay someone to put it on the train and take it to wherever you want to go. And then you have to pay someone to put it on a truck or into the ground or to do whatever it is you want to do with it. That's a lot of money, folks. That's a lot of money. What if we change that system? What if we just got the oil here in Pennsylvania, put it on a rail car? Well, then all of a sudden, yeah, we're paying money to pull it out of the ground here in Pennsylvania, and yeah, we're going to pay some money to put it on the train, and we're going to pay some money to get it off the train, but not nearly as much as we paid in that last scenario. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what it means when we say cheap American natural resources, because we don't have to pay as much for it. When it comes to something like oil, right, we have more oil, we get cheaper transportation, you're going to have more goods moving, that means you're going to have more production. It's a great way for our country to get what it needs to be successful. So again, that first thing that we're going to see that we had talked about that's going to help our country become great and become an industrial nation is a vast amount of natural resources. Okay?